Okay, boys, I think it's here. Let's see if we got it. The long 4 to 5 month wait is finally over. Oh yeah, guys, here it is. Team Associated. Let's get this thing on the table. All right, guys, it's here. Let's get this thing open and see what's inside. Super excited about this one. We have been waiting many months for this truck. Finally got it. Oh yeah. There it is. Team Associated Rival MT8. Take a quick look at the box here. Nice looking box art. 8 scale, ready to run, 4-wheel drive, electric powered, pre-painted. Includes LEDs, brushless power. Take a look at the back of the box. Kind of get an idea of what we're looking at, but it talks about a few of the features on here. We'll go over that. 4mm thick chassis, ball bearings, heavy duty CVA axles, 16mm threaded aluminum shock bodies, sealed drivetrain, heavy duty silicone filled gear differentials, aluminum center chassis supports, aluminum suspension braces, 4-position wheelie bar, blah 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 blah. Let's see, 2100 kV brushless motor, 6S or 4S 150 amp ESC. And you can see from the pictures, which we're gonna take a look at the truck here in a minute. Ho 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 ho. Oh yeah. Nice and bright colored body. Don't know what to think of the paint job, to be honest with you. Kind of looks like, I don't know, maybe your kid painted it with crayons. But not the ugliest style I've seen. It doesn't look too bad. It's just a generic body. Got some rub rails here. Even got a rub rail for the rear spoiler to help the body. That's kind of nice. Take a look at the front of this thing. Nice heavy duty bumper. Those tires feel pretty good. I will say that the truck doesn't feel quite as heavy as I thought it might, but that's okay. Get some nice looking wheels. Like they even got the little caps on them. I'm guessing this must be maybe a method wheel. It doesn't say it is, but that's kind of what they do. Before we get into it, let's see what else comes in the box. So we got the Team Associated XP120. This is a pretty decent remote. You can't drive it with one hand, it's just too far away. It has your throttle and steering dual rates and trims and reversing switches. Takes 4 AA's. They are not included in the box, so you'll have to provide your own batteries. So we got your standard Team Associated manual, and as usual, their manuals are always set up pretty nice, pretty detailed. Pictures look a little dark, honestly, on this one, but You can see them all listed with part numbers. Pretty nice radio manual, speed controller manual. If you're new to this, I highly suggest you read through everything. Looks like here's a motor manual too, also. Little sheet there. Allen keys, bind plug, and your wheel wrench. Okay. So, just taking a quick look at this thing. Pretty nice looking truck. Shocks feel really good. Don't hear any air in them. That's nice. I don't know what do you guys think of this body? I'm not totally sure what I think of it. I think it's not terrible. It does have a plastic grill insert, which is kind of different. Like I said, rub rails. Oh yeah, we got the roll bars. This is going to beef up the top of the truck from landing on its lid. Hopefully it'll help it not split so easy. I see the graphics. So we got the light blue, black, yellow. We got some red, some gray. Let's flip this thing over. You can see the chassis. It's 4mm aluminum chassis. That's pretty thick. Yeah, it has a nice thickness. That's thicker than some of the other ones that are out. Super beefy looking arms. I don't see anything wrong with those arms. We'll have to see how they hold up for flex. Got some nice little skid plate in the back that is attached to the wheelie bar. Got a nice skid up front that's attached to the bumper. We'll see how the bumper stays on, but the skid's nice. And then it also has these chassis protector skids here to just kind of, I guess, help from the chassis getting so beat up. And there's the insides. Let's see what we got here. So we got a sliding aluminum motor plate. That's nice. It's adjustable from the top. There's a gear cover here. Covers up the gears, help with the keeping the rocks out. We have a 25 kilogram servo, and it has an aluminum, well, I don't know if it's aluminum, it's a metal servo horn, so that's nice. Adjustable servo saver. There's a knurled wheel here. I kind of like that setup. A lot of the Armas and the Corrales, they have the nut in the bottom. You can't get to it, so this one's up top. The only thing I see about it that I don't like is that the wheel is plastic. So we'll see how that holds up. So we got these massive shocks. They're big threaded aluminum shocks. The cap is plastic. I don't think that's going to be a problem. Fairly thick rod ends. Adjustable body mounts. There is LED lights front and rear on this truck. We got adjustable turnbuckles for your steering and your upper tie rods, front and rear. They got the sliding on and off switch. I'm not a big fan of those. They do have a tendency to turn off. You got this Velcro battery setup. Slide your battery in. This sits on top. Help keep it a little bit more corralled in there. That should be nice. We got this, the monster looking ESC. It's hard to tell from the outside, but I'm guessing it's like a Max 8 Hobby Wing rebrand. It does look a little bit different, but it's the SC 1500 BL. I don't know what's up with this. a single T-plug. So they got a single T-plug on here for a 6S monster truck. That's not gonna work. So the T-plug's gonna have to go immediately. That's the biggest flaw I can see right out of the gate. One thing I want to mention about this truck though is the price. We all seen that Traxxas just released a new monster truck, $800 for the new Sledge. Cool looking truck, but $800. This truck comes in at $509, and this is a bargain. I mean, this is cheaper than the Corrales, cheaper than any of the Armas. We'll have to see how it holds up, but first impressions is, first of all, this is an all-new platform. I don't see that anything on this truck is remade except maybe the wheels from another vehicle. Everybody was assuming that it was going to be on a Kaiju chassis. That is not the case. Now, they might share some parts because they are made in the same factory, maybe tie rods, but this is an all-new platform for Team Associated, so it's not, it doesn't look like a rebrand of somebody else's stuff that I've ever seen before in any of the pictures. But, you know, there's probably reused parts here and there, but for the most part, this is an all-new platform for them, which is nice, is what they needed to do after all the grief they got on the Rival MT10, even though that is a great truck. So anyway, this has plastic shock towers, which I don't mind plastic shock towers. Aluminum ones bend. So we'll see how these hold up. They're super thick. Super thick, nice beefy wheelie bar. It's adjustable. I'm kind of hope I'm doing a decent video here for you guys. I'm a little excited. I've been waiting so long for it, and I love some Team Associated. These shocks are awesome looking, and they feel great. See how the diffs. Diffs don't feel like they have much of anything in them, so they're probably gonna have to be thickened up, but we'll do all that after some initial testing. You can see we got a sealed, semi-sealed, I'm sure it's not completely, it's not waterproof, it doesn't have an O-ring. Nice little receiver box. So I am going to do a teardown on this a little bit in a day or two, and pull out the diffs, take a look at everything, see how it's all greased up or silicone oiled, and we'll go over it. Yeah, pretty nice looking truck. I think Team Associated is going to do good with this one because of the price point. The price is good. Hopefully they did enough investigating and testing and stuff for durability purposes, because the stuff people are doing with these trucks that nowadays, you know, that could be a drawback if they have some durability issues. But I've always had pretty good luck with their stuff. The little brother to this one is a fairly durable truck and holds up pretty well. And there it is, brief unboxing. Just a little bit of going over what to look for. Looks like a few things changed from the initial pictures, but other than that, this is a good looking truck. And we got the battery charging right now. We're gonna get it out on its first 4S rip. We need to change the plugs. I'll have to figure that out. Another day to run 6S. Please like, subscribe, and share. I'm gonna do a teardown video later and running footage really soon. Thank you.